You already know who it is, what time it is. I am my mall of me. I am my mall of me. I am my mall of me. Y'all know that's about time for a perfectly normal episode of some MCW. Although, truth be told, I probably could label this MCW XL. We do got quite a lot on our plate here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. A feast of war, if you will. Make sure I think that thing's set. I do. And how are y'all doing? We got ourselves out of this episode of MCW, and as it pertains to the MCW side of things, how dare, but also welcome in Justin, welcome in Eco. Thank you, Eco, for that 30 stream streak. I need to get some more sound effects in now that I can actually have my soundboard be used again. Case in point, y'all can hear I Am All of Me. At least y'all should. Hopefully y'all can. Let me know if y'all can hear I Am All of Me right now. If not, fuck. Hold up. Hold up. Because I do not see it. Alright, now y'all should be able to hear I Am All of Me. But quite frankly, we got this episode of MCW next week and the week after. Next week's will be the final on the same day that we usually have it. That being on Saturday. Then the week after that, may I get a pay raise now? Hey, the pay raise is that number. Quite frankly, we got this week and tomorrow's episode of MCW and WKW next week, and the week after next week's episodes of MCW and WKW, they will be on Thursday and Friday, as opposed to that of usually Saturday and Sunday. That will be on the, what day it would be? On the crap baskets. Hold up. Do I have less time than I thought? Is it down to just 2 weeks? Hold up. Am I less? Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. I thought it was like the next week. No, I'm good. Okay, good. But we got that of the 4th and the 5th, which is again normal WKW and MCW. 11th and the 12th, which is normal WKW and MCW again. On the 16th and the 17th, 16th it will be MCW, 17th WKW, 18th will be night 1 of WKW's third ever WrestleMania, and the 19th will be the second night for our WrestleMania. For those that want to go ahead and get themselves some special attires made, we are still doing this on 2K25 up until the start of May, so we might be one of the last defense doing using 2K25, because we don't start up for the next game until after our big Mania show is done, because I don't feel like remaking everything that fast and then having to go ahead and, you know, start in the next game and then head to the, you know what I'm trying to say. Nevertheless, for those that do want to go ahead and make their own specialized fits, go ahead and feel free to let me know. Eco, you should have that of Jackson and all of them. If you want to make a special WrestleMania fit, you could go ahead. If you want me to let you know y'all's matches, if they haven't already been made official, I can let y'all know. But I think at least when it comes to Jackson, Eco probably has an idea where he's going. But as it pertains to that of tonight's show, our perfectly normal show where everything will be good, nice, kosher, and chill, we have Riku taking on KSI of Kingdom Come. We got Tomoya Anagai, Michaela Akuji, and Cassius Casino. Why is it so low quality? There we go. Taking on Minty Ishii, Rachel Anagai, and Kete Ishii. We got the Gaming Grand title on the line as Army defends once again the WrestleMania Intergender Ladder Match qualifiers, which, yes, we will be doing a third ladder match come Mania. Two of those intergender qualifiers, they'll be fighting the second to last women's to prison. Hey, what to prison? Oi. Then we have the second to last women's qualifier that will be determined. And of course, we also got Tay taking on Minty Ishii. The cautionary tales: Belle Saibo, Indo Remy Nakamura, and Suzy Cranio taking on Jay Jose Rebel and Vanessa. The YouTuber Undisputed Championship Tournament will be having its round 1. And of course, our main event is Roxanne Langston. If she can successfully defend tonight, she is on a chill ride towards Mania. But if she is able to successfully retain, because she takes on that of Narumi Ryu, Emma Rosie, Sakura Ryu. A whole lot in store here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I hope y'all are ready, because I sure am. But alas, let's not waste any more time, and let's get straight into it, because the following contest is scheduled for one fall. No, it's not main event time. Dog on it. There we go. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. No double audio. There we go. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, representing Viva la Nakamura, Riku Nakamura! Was that the Tekken Tag opening theme? Neat. One of my favorite Tekken songs. You got the Tekken Tag theme. You got, also, yo, welcome in de facto. Hope you're doing good and well. We got the Tekken Tag theme. The old school Kazuya theme from Tekken 2. As well as the openings from Tekken 1 and 2. And Tekken 4, I think? Was the other one I have in my goats. And of course, Yoshimitsu. So I hope you're doing good and well, de facto. You reminded me, let me go ahead, Von Noseball, yeet! That reminded me, quite frankly. For those that don't know, again, WrestleMania is coming, and once we start that of our next season, we'll be moving into 2K26. We'll be starting at the beginning of May, because I need a little bit of breathing time. WrestleMania is typically the biggest pain in my ass. But for those that do want to join the series, join the Discord. Let me go ahead and pin this again, as I usually have been doing for the past couple of weeks. For those that do want to join the series, feel free to go ahead, join the Discord, get yourself your roles, especially the 18+, because this is an 18+ stream and an 18+ server and 18+ eFed. No tots allowed. Go ahead and get your roles. Make sure you get the Rumble role as well. And then peep by that of MCW and WKW rules for those that you wish to join. Nevertheless, his opponent making his way to the ring, representing by Kingdom Come, KSI. Now, quite frankly, that other war between, why? How dare you? I bet you are built like a potato. Oh God, why is it the size of a planet? No, I can't even grab it. I can't grab it. Oh God. Why are you sideways? Oh, it's the jar for y'all. My bad. Up. This me? I guess. Question mark. Airput. Hey. dig that said, I don't know why that gave me flashbacks to the doggone airport arena we used to have. Where is mine? Oh, there's mine. Forgot I had it upside down so it blocks a little less. W picks, by the way. That said, speaking of music, I've been told apparently somebody that's joining this season has contacted KSI and apparently got the thumbs up to use his theme song. I don't know who wants to use this man's music. That's setting up to join us here, but nevertheless, Riku about to go ahead and sing the tune of No Mercy here as KSI gets immediately a first time y'all getting sent to the Mafuba. Hold up. Mafuba. No, where is it? I just had it. Mafuba. Y'all get banished to the jar dimension with me up until the end of the match after the next. As we're now in Glassland. At the very least, we're all protected from the chaos going on in this ring. I sense some bad omens tonight, but we should be fine. It's gonna be a totally chill, normal episode of MCW, minus the fact that we're all confined to that of the Mafuba. Oh God, try to go for the Superman punch already. Ever since Riku Nakamura discovered the identity of Abaddon to be the alter personality of Noah, his cousin, things have gotten a little bit more complicated, but nevertheless, see, oh yo, de facto with the 500 bits. I need to get I need to add more to my sound, my stream deck, since this now is back up and running. It has been legit this idle here for a good hot while. But nevertheless, I greatly appreciate you. Big time. This is my sound. Why did my soundboard thingy disappear from here? Is that why you've been acting all fucky wucky for like half of the season? Damn, that's why. Hold up. Did it? Jesus Christ, y'all! Thank you for the 1,000 bits. Oh shit! Wait, do we got Hype Train? If we do, I'm gonna toss a sub through the Scarlet side of things. We do. All right, fuck it. You know what? Let's see. Y'all both get one. Y'all both getting one. Miss Nakamura. Fuck. Okay, hold up. Zoom into my face. Zoom into my face. Zoom into my face. Zoom into my face. Miss Nakamura, I know your son from the future / future alternate time. I don't know when the literally Dragon Ball Z style shit is going on. But could you please send some love to those in chat here? Your son got this. You don't have to worry about where did the thing go. I just had it. Dang it. Cause I'm a dick. Oi.
Cause I'm a dick.
Yep. Ow. Wait. It does TTS? Crap baskets, hold up. Wait, where is this? Dang it, the match is still going on. Why did you disappear? Lord, y'all going crazy. Thanks for the 501. No, don't you dare freeze. Hold up, get back to the match. Oh God, another spear. Cover. 2, 3. Dang, you the majority of the ass beating was off camera. Might be. But nevertheless, here's your winner, Riku Nakamura. Like mother, like son, both planning on making their way towards WrestleMania. Good lord, both Riku and Scarlet having to throw hands with that of family bloodline rules. That said, here you getting one. And pardon? Noah? Wait, Riku? Riku? Where did Riku go? Where'd Riku go? Where'd Riku go? This has Abaddon written on it. This has Abaddon fucking written on it. Magic. I wish it was. I fear it is something not very magical. Also, hey, rare time we get to see that of the boss change. Justin becoming the new boss, the new head of the table. I see. This is not WKW. This is the wrong show. There we go. Hold up, is the boss thing not on? Hold up, let me fix that. Banish to the Shadow Realm as well. Hopefully we will find what happened to that of Riku tonight, cause good lord. There you go, Justin. New boss. Lord, don't often see that many biddies getting thrown here. Your boy greatly, massively appreciates each and every single one of y'all. Legit, sometimes it is a bit hard to put into words, but God, I really appreciate it, man. From both of y'all. But I don't think Miss Samoya here appreciates the fact that she has to square up to that. Actually, no, I think she probably does appreciate the fact that she gets to square up to that of Miss Rachel. And her tag team partners. First, make your way to the ring, Mcw Akiko. Yeah, their name is no longer Akuji. After hearing that of after hearing Falcon, good lord, y'all's names be mixing me up. Mixing me up. I am not Italian. After hearing Marty and Falcon mispronounced, or not even mispronounced, correctly pronounced their doggone names. Yeah, I had to change because having a name that sounds like Coochie, Coochie, was not exactly intentional. So the Akiko sisters, as they will be known moving forward. But last but not least, gotta do the fingers. Akiko and Casino. Last but not least, making his way to the ring, Cassius Casino. 3 members of the Queen's Castle, led by that of the WKW Women's World Champion Togu Cranial and the former United States Champion Azo Saibo. That said, I've been told that we got anything going on with the U.S. title this week, or is that next week? I believe we're going to be figuring out what is taking place with that of the United States title, as the whole division has seemingly been thrown on its head after the chaos that ensued last week. Also, yo, big dubs, hype train level 2, big dubs, giving y'all a round of applause, even though I can't. Good lord, I might do that as a stream sometime this upcoming week or two. Yeah, probably this upcoming week, because I'm gonna have a day where I'm gonna be off from work, so I can go and put that together, as well as the doggone theme list. Not theme, music list. But I'll get to that later. That said, that reminded me. I'll get to that. Oh, yeah, actually, I'll hold off. Because I need to get to these ladies first. Here's their opponents, making their way to the ring, representing the Spiteful Five. They're the team of the Trios Champions, Rachel Anogati, Minty Ishii, and the other third of the Trios Champions, which is also the Intercontinental Champion, Queen Nightmare, Cheyenne Kete Ishii. Three members of the Spiteful Five, the Trios champs, ready for war, quite frankly, especially after the fact that we still don't know what their WrestleMania plans is looking like. At least as it pertains to the Trios champions, because Minty will be in action again later tonight, taking on that of her counterpart / twin, Lion Taishi, the taller yet still twin sister of Kete Ishii. As Kat will be taking on Tay at WrestleMania for the IC title, but the Trios Championships remain still up in the air. Perhaps this match could, oh good lord, referee, watch the hell out. As some, I don't know, Gollies going after each other. That said, another thing, feel free to go ahead and toss into the WKW talk. Your boy has opened up that of the pool for songs that are going to be our theme for WKW and MCW for next season. Because, not gonna lie, I don't know 100% which our themes are going to be for the intro and the outro. You already know the outro for MCW is I Am All of Me. And then WKW's outro is Biggest Fight. While WKW's intro is that Joe Hendry song, Prestigious. And technically, I Am All of Me is also the intro for MCW, because I could not put one together before we got late into the season. Nevertheless, if y'all want to toss some stuff, I do have a few themes in mind for both shows, whether it be All Hail Shadow, that's one, Live and Learn, what's some other, Geki Rangers opening, Gal Rangers opening, Q Rangers opening. There's just a few things I have in mind for both shows. But we'll figure it out as we make our way towards Mania. As, good lord, Michaela throwing Cat away just to be leveled by Minty. Roseline, down goes Casino, and Spiteful currently on top. Kick out at 1. Even though that looked like it should have been a 2. Flipping blow to the back. Suplex. And again, the Gallies keep fighting each other. Gutbuster to Rachel by Samoa. As Minty going for the sidewalk, slam in the corner, right into the cover, but right there is Rachel to break it up. Took her a bit for some reason, even though she should have gotten that the first time. Going back to the cover again, and kick it up 2. Not going to be an easy night for either of these two factions here. Got quite the ways to go. Big slam there. Spear! Mint by Minty. She spearmint does not get the victory, because right there is Michaela to break up the pin. Tornado tag match. Oh, Minty, you didn't have to cockblock her. She would have had that stomp flush. Landed flush had you let her. But nevertheless, Spiteful still going. Cover once again. Numero uno. And then kick out at 1. Damn, saw him kick out. I had to stop on him for doing that shit. Good lord. Ugh. Did not taste right at all. Good God. Sitting there drinking my drink. Oh, yeah. Alright, let me lock back into the match. Good lord. Gross. Powerbomb. Straight to the cover, but Samoa does not have eyes. I thought she was about to break that up. Nope. Sweeper onto Samoa. Spiteful currently dominating, but Samoa was not thinking about tapping out. Submission wasn't even a word in her vocabulary when you put her in that maneuver. Legit, she looked more comfortable in that submission than she did beating you up. I don't know how you managed that with a barbed wire back to the shoulders as kept. Now setting up Little Miss Nightmare for a bit of a nightmare of her own. Setting her up, going for the riptide, but the ref got in the fucking way, so I couldn't English correctly. That should be a 3. That should be a 3. The ref wasn't paying attention. That should have been a 3. Cassius Casino telling somebody to get up. Referee, or not referee, cameraman being a little bit of a pain. So I can't exactly see who he was going for. Suplex throwing Minty into the corner. Casino busting his ass just to kind of hoe his team. Riptide to Samoa. Straight into the cover. Gotta pay attention. Minty almost got in his way. Minty almost cut him off from breaking that pin. Jesus! Back at the head, ending the chair. Good Lord. Going for the backstabber. Cover. Now it's the Queen's Castle that's taking control here. 2. Kicked out. This work carries on. For how much longer is the Queen Castle minus Michaela all standing? Alright, now all of the Queen's Castle are standing. Michaela up on her feet. Targeting Cat. Samoa trying to figure out who to go after. BFT to Rachel. Straight to the cover. 1, 2. Kicked out. A lot of carnage here. Early attempt to W, almost dunking her onto Rachel. Rachel quickly gets back to her feet, kicks in the midsection. Clubbing blow. Oh dear. Oh dear. Why are we? Miss Mcw, is the light bill paid? Miss Mcw? Where did they go? What happened? Why is it just the adult guys? Where did everybody else go? I don't know if this is better or worse than letting everybody just have fucking Mortal Kombat and interfere. And I don't know if this is better or worse. Where did everyone go? The referee got murked, seemingly. At least he came to. As this 6-star tag match has seemingly became a one-on-one. Rachel and Samoa now left all by themselves. Good Lord, I'm sitting there. I'd assume that was Abaddon that acted at the start of the show and was the one that took Riku. Would he have any purpose of taking anybody from this match? I wouldn't think so. But maybe he has some weird shit going on. I have no idea. Nevertheless, Rachel sitting here. There's no countouts just because it's now a one-on-one. Well, I said if he was finally being productive. I didn't mean like this, oi. I mean, hey, Abaddon, I know thy kingdom come's kind of been dropping in numbers lately, but good Lord. What's that? Okay, so confirmation that apparently it was. I can confirm that it was Abaddon that took Riku. Can we get any that he did interfere in this match here? Cover 2, kicked out. What do you mean that? Are you sure, Miss Mcw? Oh God! I'm sitting here getting word from backstage from Miss Mcw. Cover 2, 3. Samoa getting the victory for the Queen's Castle, but she's kind of alone. Nevertheless, here's your winner, the team of Mcw, Cassius Casino, and Samoa Anagili. I've apparently gotten word that it was not Abaddon that appeared around here. Can I? Okay, apparently we do have eyes outside. Can we cut to that? We cut to that. Because apparently Abaddon had not re-entered the arena. Apparently did. Getting word from Miss Mcw. So he did go ahead and take that of Riku at the start of the show, but he was not involved seemingly in what just transpired. But who did? Who's out here yoinking motherfuckers? Who's out here yoinking bitches? I don't know, but nevertheless, as it does pertain to that of Abaddon Riku, it does seem like something has transpired backstage. Let me cut to that.
I know you're here. Show yourself.
Face me. Face us.
I'm tired of your games, Abaddon.
You want to stay in my way?
Me and Noah made our deal.
Even if he had to submit in the end,
we are one.
And
Always have
have
been.
been.
Noah was the weak after. I am the side that kept us all alive.
You
You
should
should
thank
thank me
for all I've done to save Mother, your aunt,
from
for
more
grief,
from breaking our vision of Scarlet, from shattering after losing friends, a sister, her love, and if I didn't exist,
her
her
nephew would have joined.
I will awaken Noah and banish your cruelty, Abaddon. For someone that wants to stand where Noah did, you sure don't seem to treat family as family. For what purpose do you have to conceal yourself all these years? Or better yet, what truly made you?
Regardless, Noah exists only in the tone of his voice.
No answer, huh?
I kept my side of the bargain.
And I'll keep my promise.
Go ahead, save him.
Abaddon!
Well, it seems like, quite frankly, Abaddon playing quite dirty-ass mind games, using that as the voice of Noah to try and further get in the head, but at the same time, do gotta question why. Legit? So it's come to my attention that there's only a very small number of people that was aware about that of Noah's condition. During the lore special, Noah, before he went quote-unquote missing and before Abaddon took over, did notify that of Azul. Narumi Ryu was also made aware. Veen apparently was able to find out during their match. But at the same time, I do gotta question, why do you conceal who you is? Or from your own bloodline. Bloodline rules. But nevertheless, as your lord, I can't even English after that. We make our way towards that of WrestleMania. Does seem like they will be looking to have their final match one more time against one another at WKW Mania. But we still got ourselves quite the show here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to see who's walking out this week as Gimmick Grand Champion. And the match shall be Extreme Rules Fatal 5-Way. After this match, I will free us all from the Mafuba. After this match, I shall free us from the Mafuba. Following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the Gimmick Grand Championship. Again, for those that don't know, if you get yourself into the Gimmick Grand title match and win 5 of them bitches, you get yourself a championship opportunity of your choosing. Oh god, this doggone woman. Introducing first, Making her way to the ring, representing the Queen's Castle. She is the longest ever reigning champion in WKW history and MCW history. You're reigning, you're defending the undisputed United States Champion, Buster. Woo! That said, since UK does not have this song in the game, I'm probably going to have to remix Buster, but on the good side, I can confirm Buster will be returning in and out of the next season. For crying out loud, she has been champion since 2024. I can dig it, oi. Actually, has de facto seen Buster's madness over in AMW. Been told Buster has some more, what? Buster, who did you bring? Why is there a Go Buster? So the blue Go Buster's not even a female. Where did you find this person? Why is Vaughn locked up? Thank chat for that. Me and y'all are all in the Mafuba until the end of this match. Next up, the Blue Go Buster. So recently over on AMW, which by the way, I'm probably going to add next season. I'm probably going to add for whenever I decide to head over to the BRB screen. I might remix this so you can actually see that of old promo bits that I've done, whether it be for WKW, for MCW, for GCA, or from AMW or any other company, especially if they're funny. Hardly even see the damn pyro. There it is. Nevertheless, recently over on AMW, Buster decided to rob that of their general manager, Big Red, their little one, over a ridiculous, ludicrous amount of money for a Go Buster costume, and it seemingly has brought us a actual Go Buster. Good God. But nevertheless, it's time for some goat action. Because next up, make your way to the ring, Kimberly Owens! Tattooed teenage alien fighters from Beverly Hills. It still astonishes me that's an actual thing. Because for years, I thought that was just a random throwaway line from Team 4-Star. You know what? W, cameraman. Cameraman should be honored by getting mugged. Let me turn this down. I think your theme song might actually be overlapping me. Hopefully y'all can hear me over her music. Hold up, double check. I don't know if y'all can. I hope y'all can hear me over her music. Nevertheless, Kimberly Owens does have herself that of at least one victory of the Gamer Grand Championship late last year. Great creator was on some high school or high grade Hollywood shit, yeah. Legit show, actually pretty legit. I've yet to witness that, man. No. Can we free Kimberly Owens from this genjutsu that is this damn fiend? Next up, seemingly Kimberly Owens is professional harasser. You know what, let me not let her hear me say that, because I don't fancy dealing with this doggone woman trying to assault me. Let's see. Kiko! No longer known as a Kuji. The Kuji is now an FKA. Ill, very deserved. Very deserved ill. The woman that spent a couple of months for some reason harassing Kimberly Owens. Recently, I've asked her a few times, why do you not like Kimberly? And it seems like every week is something different. One week she doesn't like the fact that she doesn't wear shoes. One week she says that she does not like the shade of blonde that Kimberly Owens is. Another week she says it's her attitude. Another week she says that she's apparently quote unquote short. I don't know. Who's coochie? Lucy. But don't let her hear you say that. I'll say, yo, fan of the 20 stream streak. I need to get a crowd cheer. Wait, no, I'm stupid. I have one built in. The 20 stream streak. Remy, go home. This woman needs to let off some stress, because last but not least, she is not only one half of the mixed tag team champions, but also the current reigning, defending, your undisputed gimmick grand champion, Narumi. Hey-oh! She kinda, but Narumi or Lucy. I think the Maple Leafs are quick to rewatch the NHL. May the fact that I don't know which sport NHL is tell you all you need to know. I'm assuming that's baseball. I was about to say Narumi or Lucy. If Narumi, if you like yourself some crazy woman, then have yourself fun. If Lucy, oh, hockey, I don't know puck either. I don't know ball and I don't know puck. My Lord, that's white hair's name, Yeet, Narumi Ryu. As the battle of the crazy versus the bitchy goes on, as Narumi tries to wear down Lucy. Never mind, going after Lucy. All right, Kimberly, you are. I know you don't like the fact that you have to share the ring with Lucy again, but good Lord, very angry. Neckbreaker. As the Go Buster currently dominating right now. Pizza or burger? Pizza. Considering I just ate a pizza before I started streaming, and I'll eat some more after. Jack's dad sets this one off somewhere. I mean, what? Damn, Lucy was not interested in helping Go Buster Blue beat down doggone Kimberly. I did my job right. Yeet. For once, I don't think you want me to answer that question. Hey, when the night's over, you'll regret asking that question. I mean, what? Never mind. As Lucy currently getting her shit rocked by yet another person. Phantom versus Veen over Rumi rights. Well, that woman, Narumi, already has herself a man by the name of Hara. Good Lord, that table is trying to stay up for as long as it can. The flashy Grim Reaper is the individual's name that this woman be a thing with, but seems like Buster Blue wants to introduce Narumi to the floor. Buster, please. Oh no. Is this gonna be like Dazzle and Dom? At least Dazzle and Dom don't share any part of their names. It would be like if Azul dressed up as Dazzle. Having two people with the same fucking part of their name, Buster and Go Buster. Oh, God. And Zagiri, who's not here. Who is not here. Well, you never know. Although, to be fair, I think Narumi could go for having her mans here. Because, good God, lately she has been struggling. Dealing with bullshit after bullshit. She can go for a bit of a breather. And be sitting here trying to, or if I might want to watch her back. That table keeps getting knocked over. Ooh! Countering the sledgehammer shot that kicks to the back of the head. That's the goats! Never mind. Already getting out of the ring. Use her man to Drake at a full day at a rage room. That's why she's here. This is her rage room. As the Narumi will be in action tonight again, potentially looking to get that of a crack shoot. Not looking for crack, but instead looking to crack some skulls in the main event. Cover to, nope, not even the 2. As Narumi later tonight, win or lose here. Oh, what? Just, I don't think that's. Oh. On the Scissor Sisters type shit was that 2K? What? I don't know what happened. All I know is it looked very bizarre, very freaky. Nevertheless, Kimberly trying up as soon as I say freaky. Welcome in, Theo. As soon as I say freaky, Theo spawns on cue. On cue. I hope you're doing good and well, Theo. Also, by the way, if you want to have any members of CPG join us in WKW or MCW for next season, feel free to let me know. Figure you up at DMs, but Lord, hope you have yourself a good day. Very nice, very freaky. God, that legit was like the Joe Hendry, but for Douglas Theo. Getting through my roster, big bet. Whether it be female members or male members, or both. Because you do got 3. There's awesome chance. What the fuck? Wait, I just realized. Why is there a table on fire in my ring? Or Miss Miku's ring. I am not that of MCW. I own the company, but I'm not the general manager. That is Miss Miku. Go Buster fighting Buster. As I can't help but to blame Buster for Go Buster's appearing. Yes, I know she didn't dress up as Go Buster here in MCW, but she damn sure did steal that of Red's money and dressed up as a Go Buster. And oh god, AMW crack shoot of Go Buster Zone after Buster just got busted by that of Narumi, which got busted by the Go Buster. Wonder if their 2 favorite Arthur character is. There it is. Miss Owens going for the stunner! Just to get leveled by that table. Buster throwing the table aside here. Now looking at Lucy. And now looking at the lights. Good lord, she is trying to get to her feet. Sitting there rolling around, trying to figure out which way is up. Alright, Narumi, you're scaring me a little here. You're scaring me a little here. Oh god. Bonk. How do you know that the individual with the helmet is busted open? Narumi saving her championship here. Lucy, I believe, stunner! Former one-time Given Grand Champion. I could be incorrect. I think she's just a one-time. Kimberly Owens also one-time, almost getting her 2nd victory, her 2nd championship reign with the Buster Call from that of Buster Wu. Don't think Buster has been Given Grand Champion before. Quite frankly, the winner of this match gets that of 1 point added to their total. Surprised neither of y'all collided there. Naomi, I believe, at 2 points so far. If she wins tonight, she will just have to defend that championship 2 more times, and the referee is Mcw. And I don't mean Buster. Crack shoot. Oh god. The fact that it took like 5 seconds for Buster to realize, oh, Kimberly's right here. Suplex! Good lord, Buster destroying everybody. Sorry, from this section. Forearm. And straight into the cover. Just to be broken up before the referee could even count to 1. Do you even remember what 1 is? Took you a hot minute to get up after getting leveled there, so it wouldn't surprise me if you lost a few brain cells, my boy. Good lord. Mank, oh god. Up on the shoulders. Gut buster. 2 buster. While the Go Buster gets busted back in the blue Go Buster helmet at the head. Off the ropes. Kicks in succession. Eating bullshit. Shuts in midsection. And he's saying it's hammer time. Sitting here. Something in mind. Not quite certain what. Went for the Superman. Couldn't quite land it. Driving a Bugo Buster down to the mat. Now targeting Lucy again. Meanwhile, Spine Buster to the goat. Oh God! Narumi Cutter. Go Buster, Blue breaking it up. This match carries on. Naomi in a bit of trouble. Headbutt to the back. The headbutt in general seems like a very unfun time. With the helmet, oof. Army busted open as well. Cover. 2. Key. Oh, that came a little bit out of nowhere. So, kind of caught me off guard. Here's your winner. And still, the MCW Women's Champion. Not the MCW Women's Champion. Maybe. Stay tuned in. Maybe she'll win it tonight. But still, the Garrett Grand Champion, Narumi Rio. Meaning she has to retain/win that title 2 more times to get herself a championship opportunity. Plug in my phone because my phone started to die there. Best of luck because Narumi's night is damn sure not over. Nevertheless, it's time for us to get to the intergender ladder matches. Very concerned as to who's going to be participating in these. Oh God, I can already hear his music. Also, we are free from the Mafuba. The following contest is a triple threat match where the winner will be inserted into the WKW Platinum WrestleMania 3 ladder match. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, representing the Queen's Castle, he is Azul Saipo. 3 individuals. Anybody can join just as long as they aren't qualified for that of the other Money in the Bank matches, or as long as they aren't going to be in other qualifying matches tonight and tomorrow. His opponents. Why? You are in a world title match at Mania, you greedy bastard! You greedy fuck, why do you need more? What? Why do you need more? And his opponent, first, make your way to the ring, representing GCA over on Soul. She is the YouTuber X. Which is already scheduled to be in the WKW WrestleMania, one of the main events for the Women's World Title. Why do you need the briefcase? Just because you come out to the Mrs. theme song, don't mean you need to belt up with a briefcase in hand. Calm down. Sea of boos here for that of Miss Yuri, very deserved. Good Lord, I don't know who I want to cheer less, Yuri or Azul. Azul, the asshole. Or the... I know Roxanne calls her... I don't know if she's in it for the briefcase or she's in it to run the fade. Good Lord. And last but not least, Also representing GCA, but over on NWell, she is the Aircat Kitty Robin, which, just like Yuri, you are at the Mania main event. So why do you need to double up? You know what? I can at least give Miss Robin props. She has been one of the defining pillars of MCW this season. Ended off season 2, the last year, WKW Mania, almost managing to retain the MCW Women's World Championship before losing it to that of the woman that will become one of her greatest rivals, Susie Cranio. She would spend that in the majority of the season making a legendary name for herself. That said, this is the type of greed they talk about in the Bible, bigger greed. I think the crowd is drunk. That said, WNXT, I've heard, been doing good. Better than SmackDown. Sweet baby Jesus, what happened on SmackDown? Good God. Wise, Hazel. Wise, let them beat each other down. These two women cannot stand each other. The past, like a good, at this point, good Lord, 6 months? At this point. Ever since XL Yuri made her debut the very night back late October. She has been a thorn in the side of Kitty Robin when it comes to the world title. It seems like Miss Robin not about to let Yuri go ahead and try to wander her way towards that of the MCW or WKW Money in the Bank ladder match for the intergender match. You know, Azul might be in the best case scenario here in terms of having two other opponents. Right, like two people that can't fucking stand each other's guts. All you have to do is stay away from the blast zone and pick up the scraps when needed. Just like that. Let Kitty Robin take out Yuri, then immediately targeting Kitty. Cat fell into the trap. And just like that, Azul in control. Going to the cover. 1, 2. It's out. Still decently early in. But at the same time, anything could change. With a bit of a wombo combo here. Going for the clothesline. Definitely clothesline into the cover. 1, 2. Kicked out. So getting a little frustrated there. Countering the kick from this Yuri. Sweeping the legs. And going for the moonsault. Hang off the ropes. Going for the splash, but missed it that time around. Tie up with Azul. The hands of Yuri strike to the midsection. Almost getting drop kicked if it wasn't for the fact that it looked like she was slightly targeting Yuri. Scoop body slam going for the nothing. Because 2K can't let y'all run over each other opponents. God forbid. Trying it again, but this time Yuri counter stunner just to kick. Oh, got 1, 2. Okay, that would have been a bit of a phantom pin, referee. You lucky. Even then, Azul would have still managed to break it up. Good Lord, very unkind words from that one crowd member. Knocking down Yuri just to get shoved away. It's Yuri going for a bit of a combination of strikes, leveling Azul. Going to the cover, but right there is Kitty Robin. Thought she left the ring. Nope, she was thinking about it. Didn't quite do it. Bring up the pin, sending Yuri off the ropes. Getting struck in the dome. Neck breaker! Candlestick misses Azul. Getting leveled with the clothesline. Why did you not cover? That could have been that you had ample time. Leg lariat had ample time to cover Yuri, and potentially could have gotten yourself a victory. Well, as I said earlier, these two being a pain in each other's asses. Kitty Robin targeting Yuri first, going back to Yuri. Straight to the jaw, suplex, bridging it into the cover. Take it out 1. It was back at Enter the Dragon that XR Yuri stuck her nose firmly into the business of Susie Craniel and Kitty Robin. Kitty Robin getting a little tripped up there. Both went for big maneuvers, but a leg lariat stops XL Yuri right in her tracks. Or frankly, if memory serves me correctly, it was that of the interference of XL Yuri that once upon a time costed her one of her MCW championships. Though she would regain that over on GCA's Halloween Town pay-per-view, the first and to-date only time that the MCW World title will be defended outside of her company. Katie Robin regaining at that very show, and quite frankly would lose it sometime later. Albeit, I don't remember if it was back to Yuri or if that was, yeah, I think it was to Yuri. She would continue their war before losing the title to that of Roxanne Langston and the first of Miss Langston's 3 championship reigns. Quite frankly, that hatred never left these two women, no matter who held the gold and who was looking up at the lights. Going for that skull-crushing finale. Really see Miss Yuri hitting that maneuver. Very awesome idea. But how wise is this execution going to be when you're sitting here focusing on love? Alright, never mind. I was about to say focusing on Kitty Robin a little too much. You beating her down, which is good and well, but you not paying attention to the man that's about to try and snipe the victory from underneath you. 3! Azul snipes the victory from XL Yuri. As I was sitting there saying, y'all fighting each other just a little too much. Here's your winner, Azul Saipo. Two rivals could not cease running each other's fade, and in turn, Azul, wise as hell, picking up the scraps and in turn, the victory. But good lord. Big dubs for the former United States champion, but even then I gotta also add, this adds even more intrigue, more questions as to what's gonna be happening with the United States Championship picture. Oh god, y'all could not wait 5 seconds before continuing to box each other. Thank you, security. Good, oh god, oh god, oh god. I can't even call for security because they're already there. I think we need more. Great haired wrestlers with on a W streak today. They are. That is true. But you know who else is about to pick up the victory? Let's get to it. Likewise, this match is also to see who's going to be inserted in to that of the intergender Money in the Bank ladder match at WKW Platinum WrestleMania 3. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, which has been on a bit of a desperate run lately. Ever since his loss to that of Riku, he has been dealt quite a potential death blow to his career, as it is stated that if Broly cannot pick himself a championship up before the end of the season, that's his career. It is wraps. It is GG's. However, if he gets himself the Money in the Bank contract, he could either A, try to cash in on the same night, or B, go, hey, I'm Mr. Money in the Bank. I hold the intergender briefcase. You can't fire me. Unless he fails his cash in, in which case... But nevertheless, Broly struggling, slowly finding himself, not even slowly, the ending of the season is rapidly approaching again. You have this week, you have next week, and the week after that is the season finale. You need to act fast. I don't know if Broly's scheduled to appear at all tomorrow. So yeah, you might want to hurry up. Yo, time is ticking. Including this one, there's a grand total of what? 2, 4, 6, 8 streams left. 8 streams within the next 2.5 weeks. Sounds like a lot, so you realize how short it truly is. Especially when you got me writing it up for you. Because next up, I'm your real Taylor, the magic killer, the one true hard hitter, #1 wig splitter. You're reigning, you're defending the undisputed VTuber champion of the world, the Dragon Emperor has arrived, and unfortunately Broly is about to suffer yet another loss to me. And as I've said a couple of times already, you can't afford that many more losses. Too bad, because I am here. I said I am here. Yeah, I am here. Whoever that last jabroni is, come on, square up and ready to throw down, because I ain't about to lose it. Oh dear. You know what? I can take Raimi. I can take Raimi. And last but not least, representing the cautionary tale, Raimi Nakamura! Miss Mcw had a bit of a conversation with Raimi earlier today. Raimi says that her little sister is set to appear at the main event of Night 2's WrestleMania. Raimi not about to let her little sister, not about to let Scarlett outdo her. Says that she is proud of her baby sister, but says, watch your ass, because I'm about to make my way towards Mania. Unfortunately for her, I am here. Get her asses, Raimi. Hey, she can get Broly. We can run things back like how what just happened between Yuri and Kitty Robin, and Miss Nakamura could focus on Broly. Not me! On Broly. Good lord, everybody here is purple and green. Yeah, purple, green, and black. Why do we all have the same fucking color scheme? The only one with something different is me, and that's because I have one gold elbow pad. Everything else, everybody has something, some form of white, some form of gray, some form of, not gray, some form of white, some form of black, some form of purple, some form of green. The hell is this? I actually did not notice this until just now. Get down. I rock the green, but I have the best shade of green, and the referee is about to turn into 50 shades of black and blue if he don't get his candy ass out my damn camera. Ow. It's because I'm short, isn't it? Chat, cancel Broly on MySpace and Twitter and Blue Sky and Moonsault. Ow. Hey, I did not consent to being attacked by a kendo stick. This is assault. There you go. There you go. Y'all fight against each other. Y'all square up and squabble with one another. I'm gonna sit here. No, don't do that. No, come here. No, I meant no. Bits of being short. That's allegations that Broly threw at me. They're not true. I am very tall. There's no proof that I said that I'm short. I am 6 stories tall. I'm just shrunk down so I can fit in the ring. Ooh, what was that? Look at the instant replay. DDT. Oh, what? That was a spear cover. Couldn't be my spears. Hey, I throw them shits out, and you ain't gonna counter them. You ain't gonna counter Odlord. Tie up. Nope. Make 6 stories tall on the ground. No. Oh god. Cover. 1, 2. Baked out. Mink. That's right. Focus on her. Let me sit here and breathe in my corner. Also, hold up a second. Stop clotheslining me. Pick up Raimi and hit her with it. No. I'm not giving you no pity victory. Just because you in trouble don't mean I'm about to go ahead and let you have a victory. Have a dub over me. Nah. Raimi, get your ass up. Raimi. Hey, Raimi, remember what you said about not letting your baby sister outshine you? Not letting your baby sister out hustle you? How's about you start hustling? That's right, kick out before you can even fully get that maneuver off. Well, he already had it off. Nope, you're hitting on me! Big boy thinks he's Goku! Dragon Bite Strike right into the ass of Raimi, good lord. Think he's Goku, think he about to hit me with a damn spirit bomb. Nah! Just look at you now! Look at you now! Tap. Dang it. Why? Strike to the spine. Spear! How did I let a spear even go through? Did I help you? Was that a spear into a cover? Now, as cool as that was, I'm gonna need you to get your musty caveman breath off of me. Raimi, I was about you lock in and not let him bulldoze through you. Back to the back. Off ropes. Spear! Look at you now, bro. Stay down. Count how many lights we have. Dang it! Raimi, please. Raimi. No! Dang it! Here's your winner, Raimi Nakamura! Raimi got herself a date with a briefcase. 2K, can we zoom out? Can we zoom out? Raimi got herself a date with a potential briefcase shot. She has the briefcase shot. But speaking of the briefcases, we got that of 2 more spots for the women's specific Money in the Bank ladder match. 1 spot will be answered tonight, and 1 will be answered tomorrow. I'll let the mods slay that bot there. The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall, and it's for the second to last spot in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Introducing first, making her way to the ring, representing Death by Bounty, being accompanied to the ring by 1/2 of the Trios champions, Katie Ryu, not the Trios champions, the Mixed Tag Team champions, as well as Tamina Sutamina, which for some reason decided to put herself in the middle of the crew, even though she's not wrestling. Why? You aren't even wrestling, madam. The pale tree. Oh god, they are. Tola Saipo. Tola says that she still has intense. There goes Miss Tamina. Crowd, y'all are off of them booms. Y'all sitting here earlier chanting NXT. Y'all can't even get one of y'all big chants at times right. She got ass. But good lord. turn the light spotlight onto her and don't need to be prone to hit a solar flare. Oh god, they really are the Pale Trio. And her opponent, New Day. Oh, how awkward is it to have the New Day's theme song play, but then you just see Rhea Ripley casually walking out like paper out of a printer, if not brighter. And her opponent, being accompanied to the ring by the coughing shrooms of Eco and Coffee, Rhea Ripley. It is very, very awkward of a sight. Not even of a sight, just it's awkward to my senses to see a still dead serious Rhea Ripley coming out to the New Day, New Way themes. KDP, nice. Hey, you don't have to worry. It's a one-on-one match. Rhea Ripley versus Tola. Goth versus I don't think either of these two really qualify for Emo. Goth versus also Goth. Rhea Ripley, former. Don't know what those chants were. Oh, welcome home chants. Crowd, Rhea Ripley is a former WKW champion, not an MCW champion. But Rhea Ripley did say she does plan on changing that, because quite frankly, Rhea has not been the world champion. Going to the cover. Welcome home chants are new. They are. But again, I have to ask, crowd, y'all do know that Rhea Ripley is not noted for being an MCW star. She is one of the first WKW Women's World Champions. But the MCW Championship has eluded her. Last held the WKW title back in Season 1, and we're about to start Season 4, mind you. El Trio versus 2/3 of Melanin. Lord. The two that's in the middle of both factions. My god. This doggone Rhea and Tamina. Nevertheless, Tola got a little too bolder. Now getting set up for the one-legged Boston Crab. Gotta try and hang in there, getting herself free. That being said, I'm getting word that the individuals from the tag match earlier, we have still yet to figure out whom was responsible, as someone did find and contact that of Abaddon, that being Miss Mcw herself. Abaddon had also stated that he was responsible for what happened with Riku, but not with that of the tag match. Got some cryptid message that we will be seeing that of a TKO. That's not the TKO. We will be apparently figuring out who was responsible for the double faction napping earlier. Careful there. Drop kick. Count of 6. Get in the ring. Don't you dare end the match in a count out. Counter by Rhea Ripley. Elevate. Both need to get back in the ring quickly. Only 2 more spots remain, and neither y'all getting another shot if y'all lose here. Rhea picking up Tola. Kicks in the session. With a bit of a combo, strikes with them feet. Oh god. Setting her up, going for the Tola bomb. Total destruction. And into the cover. 1, 2. Think Rhea Ripley heard me and thought I was the referee. Switching to this section. I think it's less salt-inducing when you know that they would have kicked out anyways. So if I was Tola, I wouldn't be that pissed off going, okay, she kicked that at 2 anyways. The referee wasn't counting. I still gotta keep locking in. Good lord, you got a gluteus maximus, but for so long, if you keep hitting maneuvers like that, for only but so long. Katie trying to distract Rhea Ripley here. Tola, botch. Katie, I gave you that in a silver platter, and you completely slipped up. Now that's Tola in control here. Swift aid of Katie. Stomp to the dome. On the ropes. Dropping the elbow. Back on the outside. Said, yeah, your ass gonna go from a speed bump to pothole. Ooh, kick out. Yo, ass finna go from speed bump to pothole effectively. More crude landings on that doggone behind of hers. Absolutely. The West heading back up. Second rope telling Rhea to get up while hyping up the crowd. Just to fall flat on the back of her head. Counter. Good lord, Tola's TKO! That's not the TKO! Tola's hell in the battle will be looking even taller with a potential victory double super kick into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Tola is going to WrestleMania. Here's your winner, Tola Saipo. Why are we focusing on Tamina? Big dubs for Tola. Never soda. And why are we focusing on Tamina? She is not the person that was wrestling this match, you do know. Good lord. Congratulations to Tola. Let me see what's on next. Up, double Ishii. Battle of the counterparts / technically also the twins. Well, let's get to it. Up. Need to modify. There we go. Cameraman got their favorite. My spell against that today. I know how it feels. Trust me, I know. Good lord, the song production, y'all made our music a little too quiet. Introducing first, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, Lion Ishii, the #1 contender to the Intercontinental Championship come WKW WrestleMania. Looks to do battle with that of her counterpart, that of Minty Ishii. As Ket scheduled to take on that of her twin sister Kete Ishii at WKW Mania. That's the deal with that of a member of Spiteful tonight. Good lord, yeah, production bumper music up next time, my god. And her opponent, making her way to the ring, representing the Spiteful 5. She is 1/3 of the Trios Tag Team Champions, Minty Ishii. Battle of the Double for Trouble is Minty and Tay. First time these two will be facing off against each other here in MCW. Though I've been told that these two have had a decent bit of a back and forth beforehand, especially when the two met. But to be fair, you deal with getting yeeted into a random ass new world or you see another version of you is causing chaos somewhere. Different to the chaos that you be causing. Bonk to that crowd member. I don't know if anyone picked that up, but good lord, someone in the crowd is in need of some hydration. Regal, Proper versus the Feral and Hostile. Actually, technically, both of them are a little bit hostile. A little bit. Minty and Tay ready for war here. Damn, they're barking at her. And we're off. And immediately, Stakeheart kicks Shades of Tsuruishi. Is that me? Is that me causing stronger chaos to me? I'll kill me effectively. Also, shout out for the TFS reference. Go for the coffin drop. Knees to the dome. The battle of the Queen of the Mints versus the Feral, the Wild Lion. There's Missy. She missing the stop there. Heavy left. Excuse me, right. Did drop her, but that sure did. Tay telling Minnie to get up. Side kick to the midsection. Going for powerbomb. Nope. No. Ooh. Reversing her face first into the top turnbuckle and immediately trying to strangulate the life out of Minty. What would y'all rather be? Would y'all rather be royalty without much, literally just be Vegeta, royalty with no real people to command? Would y'all rather be a doggone... Actually, you know what? Now I think about it. This is like the battle of a doggone Samus throwing hands. A feral Samus versus doggone Vegeta. At least in terms of similar-ass vibes that these two have. Well, good lord, Minty in a little bit of trouble here. Count of one. Tay waiting for Minty to get to her feet. Going for that knee, but misses it. Still landing with that strike. Double hooked. Face planted. Picking up Minty. Standing her up. But not fully. Referee getting in the way. Tay deciding to change course. Shot to the face. God. Shot to the face. That's just called a smack though. Actually, no, chops to the face versus smack is different. Never mind. Chops to the face. At least Minty has all those there. Yeah, she's effectively raising that of her own military unit in the form of the next generation of Ryus. Good lord. Off the ropes. Going for that slam. Don't quite name the exact name for the maneuver. Curb stomp. Curb cutter. Now Minty heading up top with a big frog splash straight to the cover. Numero uno, dos, no. You got it too. Going for the coffin drop. Lands it this time. Minty stalking her prey. Keeping her up. Good lord, Tay has a couple of inches on you, huh? Spearmint gets countered. Minty is having a terrible time trying to get that maneuver off tonight. Going for the dirty deeds are done. Dirt sheep. Cover. 2. Kicked out. Tay telling Minty to get up once again. It's the referee. Dropping with the doggone forearm. Minty propping herself up in the corner, getting chopped. You might come out with this music, but this woman is the one that's chopping like the ring general. Headbutt, golly! Calm down. Stomping all over Minty. 2, 3, and the Mink with that forearm. Minty at this point playing with her doggone food. Now going for a submission maneuver. As are locked in. She's refusing to tap out. Didn't really look like she was straining too much, but that did hurt her back there. Setting her up, going for the pile. Driver! Good God! Straight into the cover once more, too. Kicked out. Minty having a little bit of trouble trying to finish her off. Dragged back to the middle of the ring. Going for the no BS as we're locked in. Minty with nowhere to go. Now she's struggling. And she taps out. Here's your winner, Lion Taishi. And up here comes, speaking of the Ishii's, Cat, the Intercontinental Champion. Coming out to confront her twin sister here. As these two will be facing off with each other. Twin versus twin at WrestleMania. Good God, I've never seen a twin tower over another twin quite like this. Good Lord, you are hardly holding that title over her head. Nevertheless, Tay with quite a victory here tonight, but getting confronted, getting stared down by that of the current Intercontinental Champion, Kenta Ishii. As we ready ourselves for that of another triple threat match. Massive congrats to Tay. But good Lord. We still have no word on what happened with the previous 6-star tag. Hopefully we are good sailing here tonight, because ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the next match. Uplord. Also, dog on it. The height difference, with the height difference, you can just snatch that shit from her hands. Not even with your own hands, just need to grab it. Also, L Production, at least I got the doggone theme on hand, because I can hear y'all didn't play the darn theme. Let's do that. Impressive. Wrong song, that's Indel. Alright, let's get to it. Guess the name of my Hollywood shed. PCG is wrestling related. Machamp. Or Rey Mysterio. You also named yours Rey Mysterio like I did mine. Also welcome in Marisa X Dev. Hope you're doing good well. The following contest. Oh yeah, Sky. Hey. Big dubs. Big dubs. The following contest is a 3-on-3 tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making their way to the ring, representing the cautionary tale, the team of Suzy Cranio, Little Bella Saibo, and Indorami Nakamura. Quite frankly, there's been a lot of faction warfare, a lot of butting at the heads as of late. Quite frankly, cautionary tale ready to try and tear through that of the Royal Guard here. Suzy seems to be having quite a bit of fun here. Hey, that woman has been suffering that of not only that of Eto Yuri, Roxanne Langston, Kitty Robin, and now Mendo. Good Lord. A good event catch has been a Sydney Say real event that went on recently. If so, your boy, I forgot. Good Lord. And their opponents making their way to the ring. They're the team of Rebel, Mistress Vanessa, and Jade Jose, the Royal Guard. I should be right back. I need to get myself some cold water, or at least some warm water that's not teetering towards hot. And I need to also dimension, so I'll be right back. BRB. As we get ready for trios action. Or Unleash, Mega Kick, and Rock Throw. Good Lord, you just reminded me how long has it been since I doggone hit up Pokemon. What's the newest one? Crap, I need to hop back on the game, but at the same time, I've been doing too much for WKW and MCW to be able to play. Wait, I'll be right back. BRB real quick. Your boy has returned, and it seems like we are still at the start of this match here. As the power of Jade setting down that of Bell, tagging in comes Relo. Not an event spot. Hello. Not going for it. Nope, getting countered. Oh dear God. Maybe it would have been better if you just let the powerhouse deal with the powerhouse. Tag. In comes Susie. Might arguably be worse for Rebel here. Susie on the outside telling Rebel to get up. Miss with that splash. Rebel looking. I thought he was gonna go for the cover, but at the same time, that would have been pretty stupid. Not gonna lie. Mink. Trying to miss Susie down, stomping to the back of the head. Trying to wear her out. Clubbing blow. Give it away a moment. Family came in, and I turn around and I see, good Lord, someone getting a muddle stomped in them. Ah, crap. Got handed some chocolate. And speaking of chocolate, never mind. Got broken up, good Lord. Almost getting herself a bit of a sweet victory there. Up for the heads of the cautionary tale. which have been decent headaches in that of MCW especially. And to a degree that of WKW as well this past season. By them legs getting worn out. You might be a giant, but what good is a giant's legs if they ain't working for them? Now getting back up. Double strikes in midsection. You know, I was about to say, don't know why you stopped in your tracks when you could have done some maneuver off of the ropes to try and level Bell. It's a little harder to deal with a flying person than it is to deal with a person on the ground. Yeah, too. Rebo getting picked up by Bell. In danger of that Tyrannosaurus dropkick. That's the cover right there. For the rescue, for the save, is that of Jay Jose just to get kicked in the midsection. And set up, taken down with the neck breaker. Sitting there going back and forth, picking up Rebo. Into the corner we go. Might be looking to tag out. In comes Susie. 5-time MCW Women's World Champion. One of the women that will be main eventing one of our nights of WKW WrestleMania. Again, it will be that of Susie getting leveled by that of Jade going into the cover. One referee blocking Bell. Luckily for Bell, Susie was still able to power out. For how much longer does she have it? Get back to her feet, dropping off the forearm. Some crowd members not too happy seeing that. Bait. Oh God! Controller fell, and so did everything else on my side. Cover. We got one. There we go. Tag, in comes Bell yet again. The cautionary tale playing this very wisely. Meanwhile, the Royal Guard are having a very bad night. Getting pretty beaten down here by that of the cautions. Chop. Alright, there we go. Starting to get things going back in the favor of the Royal. Strike in the section. Setting her up just to get countered. And of one. And a two. Set back in the ring. And once again, you are not looking good. Tagging comes in Dell. Stopping on the spine of Jade. Now go for a bit of a low blow-ish maneuver. Not quite low blow, so referee doesn't have to disqualify. Dive onto John Cena. Super effective to Cena. Unfortunately for him, you can't pin or submit him to get a victory here tonight. Tag, in goes Miss Vanessa. Oh no. Oh no. Please, no. Nobody, please, nobody getting abducted. We've done that and oh. It's Vanessa laid out. And Dell laid out as well. The hell, Bell? The hell happened? Jade also taken out, sent to the table, likewise with Rebo. What happened here? Wait, Sakura! The Rose Gallery! Were y'all the ones that was sitting here interfering in the match that happened earlier tonight? The Rose Gallery laying waste to both factions here. And it seems like Sakura might have her WrestleMania match set in mind. Even if it means starting up a bit of a brawl, starting up a bit of a feud with those that aren't the Trios champions. Dominant seemingly being laid out. I need to sit here and convene with that of Miss Miku. I'm being told that Sakura has made it known shortly before coming out here to Miss Miku. Getting word from Miss Miku herself that she full-heartedly plans on challenging for the Trios Championship, but says she wants to truly prove the Rose Gallery's dominance. As we get ready to add that of the VTubers, the Undisputed VTuber Championship Tournament here. We'll be having that of, apparently, she wants to prove the dominance of the Rose Gallery. So it seems like, speaking of tournaments, we might be getting a tournament at WrestleMania itself. Big, bold maneuver by Miss Sakura. At the same time, that woman has ran roughshod in MCW in Season 1, in WKW in Season 2, and has been a looming presence for Season 3. Seemingly gonna set herself back into the spotlight one way or another, but nevertheless, following contests are all scheduled for one fall and are part of the VTuber Undisputed Championship Tournament. Introducing first, Esther. And his opponent, speaking of y'all being greedy, good lord. Making his way to the ring, Phantom Dragon. Also summoning the Pyro. The Pyro that does no pyroing. But Phantom already has his sights set on the potential of becoming one of the challengers for the WKW World title. But if he could somehow clear his way through that of the VTuber Undisputed Championship picture, there is a timeline, a universe, a reality, and it could very well be ours, that Phantom could end WrestleMania, dethroning Mac, dethroning Sento to become a double world champion. There goes the Pyro 20 minutes later. Side note, y'all go ahead, send some love to the homie. Y'all like yourself some variety, and I believe Phantom's been starting to eyeball some wrestling as well. Feel free to go ahead and peep the homie. Is Phantom ready to go to war with Esther? Pyro being late. Yeet. Is it B-U-N-N-I or B-U-N-N-Y? Let me double check real quick. Because these start off. Check Magic Homie streams. Da-da-da-da-da-da. They didn't. Oh, y'all didn't stream today. I was about to say. Wait, no. Did I not have one set up for Esther? I thought I had one set up for. Okay, I need to fix it. I'll fix that later. I thought I had Esther added to the Magic Homie pings. I know I have Daisy. I got Marty and Dazzle. I got. Shoot, I don't know if I got Phantom set. I need to add a couple of y'all to the Magic Homie streams for whenever y'all go live. Like here, it just automatically drops y'all stream. I need to add that in the side. I'll do that after stream. Hold up, let me see. Where is Esther? So I can give a shout out to Esther as well. Saw promo because I didn't see you there. B-U-N-I. Okay, I would have messed up anyways. So we go ahead and peep that of Esther, which is also beginning back into stream as of late.
I mean, the window sounds like a reasonable choice.
Battle of the VTuber tournament. First time these two have gone against each other.
Because
Numero uno, due, no. Yeah, that too.
Yes?
Frozen John for a moment.
Because there'll be a bar missing from the door.
Dribbling. Doggone Phantom's head off the mat.
You see how it's a little bit to the side? So.
Ooh, roundhouse. Mean roundhouse kick.
Not critically, but it would be a lot less obvious that he broke now. It kind of just looked like he disappeared.
Off ropes. Oh, the tornado DDT. Now set it up. Going for a bit of what's about to call it the accolade. Not quite.
A yet for nothing.
Word.
A yet.
And I'm back in control. Mink. Got the turnbuckle. Getting set up. What's Phantom have in mind here? Whatever it is, good deeds is most certainly not included. Then set Esther up to have a bit of a nice chair. To be fair, I don't think sitting on the turnbuckle is that nice feeling in general. Oh god, what are you thinking? Oh god, striking Esther on the back of that head! Not even the back of his head, on the top of his head! Is that how you treating the bunny right before Easter? He says yes it is! Setting up Esther, setting him off the ropes, drop down under, and a kick to the chest, or was that to the head? At least it didn't kick him in the Easter eggs, nevertheless. Happy early Easter, by the way. Submission maneuver locked in. But more so just trying to wear down the legs of Esther. Phantom heading up the dragon, about to fly. That'll leave you feeling ghostly. That man ain't Danny? That man ain't Danny, but he most certainly is a Phantom. Getting ready to go up top. Ooh. Cover. 1, 2, no. Kick it out 2. Kick it out 2. That new. The Nino. And the knee of his own. Up top. Splash. Bunny style into the cover. 1, 2, and no. Once again, another kick out. Up, try to go for something there. Just get booted in the throat. Ivy. Knee. Standing moonsault. Not wise. Or Shining Shooting Stars press, excuse me. Oops. Drop down onto the buddy. Leap over. Drop kick miss. Try to trip up. Phantom just to get hit with them knees. Into the cover. 1, 2. Kicked out. Something to also be noted is that Phantom does have a match tomorrow on WKW. So Phantom does have to be very conscious and very aware about that. Meanwhile, Esther gets a bit of time to breathe. As a matter of fact, we don't even know who's challenging Esther for the tag titles until next week. Elbow drops, soaring high up them bunny hops. Getting back up, hanging out the ropes. Just to drop the elbows. Elbow slash fist, back to the cover. 1, 2, no. We get out 2. Drop kick to the back. Stomp. The King of Phantom up. Kicks in the section and going for the DDT. Busting Phantom open. The dragon dragging himself into the corner. Not looking too hot right now. Didn't think a bunny would be up. Try to go for a submission once again, but Phantom keeps moving out the way. Didn't think that a bunny could cause a dragon so much trouble, but alas, seems like trouble might be a thing of the past. 2. Never mind, kick out at 2. These troubles have not concluded, not ended quite yet. Down goes Esther. Back forever chance breaking out here. Phantom getting them legs stretched. Pause. Dropping them feet onto the chest of Esther. Trying to cave that chest in. This man said, I'm having bunny for dinner. Now get ready to be eaten alive. Esther still trying to fight back, trying to stay alive, trying to stay in his hair. Tripping way too early. Okay, you are missing a whole lot. I think Phantom might have Esther a little frazzled. Cover. 1, 2, 3. GG's. Yeah, Esther started getting a little frazzled there come the end. Here's your winner, and moving on to round 2. Phantom Dragon. Again, the potential is there for Phantom to walk into WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2 for a championship. It could very well be walking out in his best case scenario with 2 titles. One around the shoulder, one around the waist. But we will have to wait and see. But question is who is taking on Phantom next week? A little red on my blue, but we rolling. Well, let's get a little pink, shall we? And see who's taking on Phantom next week. Oh God, both of y'all already got yourselves in the WKW World Title picture, trying to double up. Introducing first, making their way to the ring, they are Sammy 7-Star. Not Sammy, Sevi. Good lord. Mixing up 2 homies' names. About to say, why did it not go through? Star and Phantom both set to throw hands tomorrow. There we go. Sevi and Phantom will be in tomorrow's main event over on WKW, as it will be that of a bit of that reunion of the house. Farrell, Star, and Scarlett Nakamura, old members of the the iconic faction of the house, taking on Phantom, Big Mac, and Pharrell. But that's tomorrow. Tonight's the night. And their opponent. Wait, what AOA did I say? What freaky far? Oh, the sussy thing. Good. And their opponent, making his way to the ring, he is Mr. Money in the Bank, Meister. That was Sam Fisher. Hey, fun fact, back during season 1 of WKW, Meister, well before Scarlett Nakamura had her mystery woman, or was the mystery woman, before WWE decided to make it a gimmick of the masked men, Meister had to suffer the original masked individuals, having his massive feud with that of Captain Falcon, Mystery Man number 1, dealing with Mystery Man number 2, Solid Snake. Not Solid Snake, excuse me, Big Boss. As well as Mystery Man number 3 and 4, that of nope, I mixed it up. It was Solid Snake, then it was Big Boss, and Sam Fisher. All former rivals of Meister. That said, dealing with that of a former Femboy champion. Hardcore Femboy champion, the longest in fact. The form of Star, former tag team champion on WKW and MCW both. Star, quite a decorated career here. Meanwhile, Meister, despite his time, hasn't been able to procure as much gold as he'd like. But he does have that Money in the Bank briefcase that he won at the end. Real Big Boss or MG5? Real Big Boss, not Big Boss Snake, not Venom Snake. Actually, have we ever had Venom Snake in... I don't think we've ever had Venom Snake in MCW or WKW. I don't think. Let me double check. I don't think we've had. Going to the cover. Take out one. Let me see. Let's see, Snake. Nope, boss. Scrolling. Okay, yeah, it was Big Boss. Had to double check because he was a former WKW World Champion. Look out. Yeah, Big Boss. Or Big Boss. Behind the lore. WKW/MCW lore or Metal Gear lore? Either way, your boy may be able to aid. Going for the clubbing blow. Speed of War supposed to be doing a Lords up for Eden and Hugh. Ooh. Up going for the Star Tide. Setting Meister up. Down Meister goes into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Good Metal Gear Solid Lord. Big fair. But Big Boss used to be a WKW champion back during Season 1 when I kept on getting that title and then losing that title and then winning it and then losing it and then winning it and then losing it. They're quite frankly used to feud with that of Meister all the way at the very beginning of the WKW before MCW even got to debut. Meister, one of the oldest members of the roster in terms of how long he's been around, setting up Star for that Brain Buster! Cover 2, kicked out. That said, well, Meister might have been around since the very beginning. Hell, since our prequel series, Lena Mania and Magic Den Wrestling. Quite frankly, Star has quite the history as it pertains to that of their championship repertoire. Again, longest ever reigning defending Hardcore Fanboy Champion before the title just became the Hardcore title once again. Tag team champions in the historic faction known as the House. Frog Splash! Surprised you landed that. But hey, this ain't even for gold yet. But Meister could be on the way to obtaining some big dubs. Because here's your winner, Meister! Which means, if memory serves me correctly with the bracket, good Lord, I can't English. You might be seeing Meister taking on Ladder Phantom next week. We still got 2 more matches for the VTuber Championship Tournament. Let's get to our next one. Where the bike come from? It spawned in. Hey, we have bike spawning powers. Either that or some production staff. Yo, actually, you know, yeah, I think it was production staff that just walked it down for him. Turn it up. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, Right, ready to fly here. Go ahead and give it a shout out. If you like yourself some variety as well as a bit of a Sonic. Feel free to go ahead and peep the homie Karai. Karai recently getting back to streaming as well. Big dubs to the homie. Question is could Karai walk into this year's WrestleMania with a potential championship match for him? And could he very well become champion? Last year, Karai was in that of 3 matches at WKW's second WrestleMania. Fought against Mac, fought against Star, and fought against Azul for the VTuber Universal Championship. However, it was, I believe, Mac that walked out of that match victorious. I believe. I could be. Actually, no, it was Star. It was Star. Star walked out of that match victorious, but he would go ahead and pick up himself a victory in the form of the Gauntlet Championship before Kazuna AI. And next up from Japan, Kazuna AI. The original VTuber making her debut here. I don't know if I could shout her out. I don't think she has a Twitch, but even then, most of y'all probably know who Kazuna is. If you don't, the OG VTuber. Looking to take on Karai. And already she is fallen. Not dodged. What are you taunting for? Neckbreaker. Karai did, at the season finale of last year, win out of the Gauntlet Championship, which, quite frankly, was similar to the Gimmick Grand title, except for you didn't get anything if you kept winning it. It was just, whoever gets it, gets it. He did, however, defeat that of Rami Nakamura in our debut show for Season 3, unifying the men and women's Gauntlet Championships to form the Gimmick Grand title. Gimmick Grand title, again, as you saw earlier, if you get yourself that of 5 championship, not 5 championships, if you win that of 5 Gimmick Grand championship matches, you get yourself a title opportunity of your choosing. That being said, Karai, I believe, only 2 times has won that title. If he had won that the 3rd time, he might not be having to deal with this tournament. Could have just flown his way straight towards that championship. Come Mania against Senton, which, by the way, shout out to the current, the undisputed VTuber champion. I might be the VTuber world champion, but Big Sen is the undisputed WKW and MCW VTuber champion. Kind of fun. So feel free to peep him. He does a lot of Pokemon, but also some variety. Current champion watching backstage.
I'm scared.
Seeing who is up. He's scared. He's scared, but is he scared of these two though? Count of 5.
Alright, 3, 2.
Kazuna trying to wear out that of Karai, but Karai ain't about to fall for that.
What is this?
That of Karai, not a fly. Karai is our
I think
guy.
it's a pair.
And Kazuna AIs. Chances might die. Into the cover. Oh
I
my.
like it. I don't like pairs. I don't like pairs.
I don't like bears either. I can't go for a peach right about now.
I don't fucking know.
Going for the Falcon's arrow.
Kid, that's
Or the Crow's arrow, I suppose, with him. I would call this a Swanton bomb, but we're going to call this a... Nope, not Crow Splash. That was not a Swanton at all. Oh, God. Face careening straight into the mat. Booting that Kazuna away. And they're going for a kick to the spine. Miss AI, this is Kazuna's debut here in MCW. And if she does not manage to win here against Karai, best believe this shit's about to be a one-off. Back and forth here, Kazuna trying to get herself signed. If she can win this tournament here, she could very well join that of MCW and or WKW heading into Season 4. Chop got countered. And a super kick leveling Kazuna. Drag her around here. Near the middle of the ring. Hey, Kazuna. Kicks to nothing. Also kick to the nothing. Y'all are both fighting John Cena. What did he do to y'all? Off the ropes. Drop down under. Leapfrog over. Elbow. Knee. And a kick. Where? Oh, that was a punch to the jaw. I thought I was sitting there going, it didn't look like she kicked him. She damn sure did there. March it away. You're a little cocky. Be careful. Don't let that cockiness fool you. Get ya. The cockiness struck you. Pause. Kuro getting a second wind under his wings. Wants to cover. Could this be the end of Kazuna? Yeah, you sitting here talking about that of the potential of the AI bubble bursting, which it will sooner or later. But will this AI have her own burst? Her chances could be in danger. Go for the wing clipper. cover. 1, 2, 3. This AI is not about to have her bubble bursted. Still alive here. 2 and 2. 2 and a ninth of a second. 2.9. Asuna can't withstand much more punishment like she was, but could she be looking for a potential victory over Karai? 2 kicked out. Frustration gotta be starting to settle in. Karai trying to hype herself up here. She looking for the diving headbutt. Cover. 1, 2. Oh my god. Neither person able to pick up the victory over the other. Karai rolling out the way. Kick to the jaw, kick to the leg, kick to the head. Forearm. Karai getting back up. In the corner. Going for a bulldog of sorts. Karai quickly runs to the ropes here. Great, Kasuna quickly catching him, dropping him with the legs to the dome into the cover. 1, 2, kicked out. Kazuna not able to put Karai down for how much longer? The leg dropped across the throat. Telling Karai to get up. Going for the up, roll up, roll up, roll up, roll up, roll up, roll up. 1, 2, 3! Got it off the roll up! Dang! Hey, a win's a win's a win! Here's your winner, Karai! A win's a win's a win's a win. Turn it up! Kazuna is sensed, enraged, livid, off of getting beat off a darn roll up. It couldn't be me. Could not be me. Sometimes you gotta snatch and dash. Oh god. But nevertheless, we got one more match for the round 1 of the tournament. We'll get to round 2 and maybe even the finals next week. But who is the last 2 VTubers? Introducing first. Make his. Did I do that wrong? I think I did. Dang on it. Introducing first. Make his way to the ring. Jokester. Oh, underscore. There we go. Go for your peep if you like some Smash Brothers with also a bit of variety as well. Did that not work? There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot the Jokester is playing Pokemon. That said, quite frankly, Jokester is a former VTuber Undisputed Champion. Did lose it to the current champion in the form of Sential. But the question is could Jokester make his way back to Sen? Will he have himself a WrestleMania match with a Poke Wonderful? With a Poke Wonderful one? Or could it be this person? Doesn't have much gold to his name, but he has done quite an impressive job here in MCW. There was not one piece may move. You get my someone takes her pay. I'm mixing up the double lyrics. Good lord. I have not been doing this version of shout out. And his opponent make his way to the ring. Gamba! Also feel free to follow to Gamba if you like yourself some FGC, but also a bit of variety. One half of the MCW Tag Team Champions as well. That said, Gamba's tag team partner Esther unable to pick up the victory earlier against that Phantom. But could Gamba manage to make his way towards that of Sento and the VTuber Championship come WrestleMania? Final match of round 1. See a Mountain Lax cute emote. I didn't even notice the Mountain Lax emote there. Hey, shout out to Mountain Lax as well. Fix the silence and say, I take the first step. I can be anything. A little fun fact, WKW and MCW have one superstar, which is a VTuber on each show, that has sung a song, whether it be the entrance theme song like Gamba, in which, hey, the person you heard singing was his theme, was the song that he himself made, but also our boy Pharaoh, which has also done his own bit of musical wonders. You know, let me see, can I find that cover Pharaoh made? Let me see. As quite frankly, the Battle of the Double Purple. Off the ropes. Neck breaker. Trying to see if I can find that song, that cover that Pharaoh did. So good lord, saw that rolling elbow from the side of my eyes. Yeah, I really need to clean this up and play this up. I'm seeing a lot of unused themes. Send over the top rope. There we are. Run out the way. Woo! Good lord. Bank. And a 3. You know what? Let me see if I can find some other Gamba music as well. Since we're doing a bit of the VTubers and their songs, let me see if I can find some from Gamba. Joseph fighting back. I missed it. Oh, good lord, I mixed up the doggone lyrics. Good lord, I'm mixing up the lyrics. Let me not even bother trying to sing with it. Going to the cover. Joker looking to get the victory, but a kick out at once spoils him. Strikes the jaw. Counter. Cover on by Gamba. 2. Kicked out. Going for that Spirit Bomb. Sitting and trying to pull up the theme. I don't even know if I'll be able to do so if this by the time this match ends. Cover. 2. Ooh. Close. We're not really chance breaking out. Locked in, looking to try and end that of Jokester here, but Jokester countering, going to the cover. Cover and immediately kicking out. Nope, calm down, music player. Going for a Spirit Bomb, but counters yet again. Gaba up top, telling Jokester to get up. Double axe handle. Gaba might be circling that of a potential victory into the cover. Kicked out. Stomping on the leg. Deadlift powerbomb into the feet trigger. Cover. 2, 3. GG's. Time ticks away, they all by. Here's your winner. Gaba moving on to round 2. Big congratulations. Hard fought battle. But alas, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know what time it is. Y'all know who we about to see. We know what we about to do. You know that's some madness is afoot. Also, shout out to Gamba as well, because this is his theme, but I don't know if y'all will be able to hear it by the time that we're finished the entrances. But nevertheless, y'all know what time it is. And if you don't know what time it is, if you don't know, well, now you know. Doggone it, I keep going to the wrong. Nope, wait, hold. Calm down, production. Not me. Production. Hey, stop. Get them thunder clouds back. Oh my god, Jerry, I will fire you. Alright, now do it. It's time for the main event. Roasting this on real quick. The following contest is a triple threat match scheduled for one fall, and it is for the MCW Women's World Championship. Introducing first, making her way to the ring, she is both one half of the mixed tag team champions, and she is also the current reigning, defending, undisputed Gimmick Grand Champion, representing Death by Bounty and the Death Twins, Narumi Ryu! Narumi, quite frankly, been doing quite a lot ever since that of the brother from another mother in the form of Noah has been spiraling, being taken over by that of his other half, Abaddon. Along with the chaos that has been ensuing lately here, has been kind of leading to the already kind of violent lady getting more and more irritable and rather tired lately. And now she has to contend to that of her sister and that of Miss Langston here tonight. Good lord, y'all wasted no time to cut her music on. And her opponents. First, making her way to the ring, representing the Rose Gallery, she is none other than the Rosie Sakurai. Sakura earlier tonight made her partially made her intentions known as she full-heartedly intends on clearing house with that of the rest of the Rose Gallery and potentially intent on becoming trios champions for the first time in her career. However, she could also be doing so as the undisputed MCW Women's Champion. She could very well break the record for the most amount of WKW and MCW WrestleMania matches if she could pick up the victory here tonight, which would in turn lead to her being inserted into the already large stacked Women's Championship match, featuring that of one of her own members of the Rose Gallery, that of Mendo. If she wins here, she takes on Mendo, takes on Roxanne Langston, takes on Yuri, takes on Susie, takes on Kitty Robin in that of the MCW Women's Championship match, as well as having to deal with the potential tournament for the Trios Championship as well. But that is, of course, if this woman is unsuccessful here tonight. And last but not least, making her way to the ring, representing the GCA over on Soul Realm. She is the current, reigning, the defending, the undisputed MCW Women's World Champion, the egotistical bastard, Roxanne Langston. One of the underdogs, despite finding herself on the top of the mountain, former two-time GCA Women's World Champion, former two-time double champion, and the end of the end of her third MCW Championship reign could very well be upon us here. She has to deal with that of not one but two of the Ryu family. Could be either really good or really bad for Rox. It very well could be. And immediately getting jumped on by that of Sakura in the ring with two Ryus. Yep. And in general, Miss Langston's luck has been a fucking roller coaster. Recently, over on GCA's most recent pay-per-view, Mosh Pit Rumble, she did lose that of the GCA Championship. And while I'm not quite certain what the future entails, whether or not she will look to try and maybe regain that title before that of Soul in the Cosmos, or if she will even have a chance at getting towards that title, because she could very well get herself a cock blocked by that of Star Nakamura. She also has to deal with that of not just the Ryus here tonight, but also that of Susie Cranio, Exo Yuri, Kitty Robin, Roxanne, she is Roxanne Langston, Mendo Cheyenne, which is another member of the Rose Gallery. Neckbreaker by Naomi, and Naomi not going down to the kendo stick. Clap. Sakura Ryu, a former multi-time MCW and WKW Women's World Champion. Want to add something, DMs? Alright, either way. Keep up. Sakura Ryu, the longest ever reigning defending world champion in both WKW and in MCW. She was an absolute terror back in season 1 and an absolute terror back in season 2. Oop, oh Lord.
Big eats, big eats.
I can't spell. I cannot spell. Ooh! Oh my god, what was that? I didn't know what that pure explosion experience. I don't know if that was the emerald. I don't think that was the emerald explosion. Nevertheless, Miss Langston struggling here. Your silence worries me. your boy got hit up with a bit of a offer of sorts. And let's just say we might be having that of our reach going far and beyond. Put away. Oh my God! Stunner! Stunner! No, I'm not even paying attention. Good Lord, let me lock back in. Let me lock back in. Oh God! Sakura Ryu. If Miss Langston could pick up the victory, quite a massive name and a massive amount of momentum Miss Langston could build. Sakura Ryu. Up, Army down into the cover. 2-new. Sakura Ryu, quite frankly, walked into the main event of last year's WrestleMania Night 2 as she took on that of the Blood God Scarlett Nakamura. The first time that Sakura actually wrestled as a babyface was in that very match. Legit got her the title of biggest heel in WKW and NCW usurped from her by Scarlett, which is funny considering that they're both babyfaces and now see each other as sisters nowadays. Nevertheless, quite frankly, walked into Mania last year as the WKW Women's Champion. Walked into the year before, not MCW, WKW Women's World Champion. Excuse me, Kitty Robin walked into last year's Mania as the MCW champ. But the year prior, the first WrestleMania, is when Sakura walked in as the one and only MCW champion. Walked in last year's WKW champ. During Season 2, she managed to pick up both WKW and MCW Women's Championships, defeating that of Scarlett Nakamura and Mcw Community to become a double world champion, the first for the women's division. Ever since, only that of two other individuals have managed to obtain such a status, such an accolade to their name. Of course, the first one, as I said, was that of Sakura. Oh, correction. Oh, submission maneuver. Black Widow didn't quite get her. She almost took out that of Kimberly Owens, but not her tag team partner here. Kick to midsection and an uppercut. Crap, what was I saying? Cover? Oh, yeah, double world champions. First ever double world champion back during the end of Season 1. Stunner! If you want to count her, was Mori Calliope, although she did momentarily retire the MCW Women's World Championship. Going to the cover. One. Kick out. After Mori unified the WKW and MCW titles, retired the MCW half of the belt. Scarlett Nakamura, shortly after her debut, would bring the title back. Gonna be broken up, yep. Lose the title to Mcw Community, and in turn we will get our second double world champion in the form of Sakura Ryu, which defeated that of both of those women when she was already the WKW World Champion, winning that title off of Reini Nakamura. We wouldn't see that of another double world champion until that of mid-early-ish into Season 3 at Turn of the Tides when Suda Ishii defeated Scarlett Nakamura to become WKW and MCW Women's World Champion. And then that of Roxanne Langston made history by doing it multiple times over, with that of the GCA Women's Championship as well as the MCW Women's World title. Naomi looking to get her first World Championship here, but getting dropped with a spine buster. Meanwhile, Miss Langston looking to try and pick up the scraps here. Back into the corner, now stomping on Naomi. Letting the sisters brawl with each other before trying to pick the bones that these two have left. A couple of clubbing blows. Up, roll out the way. Going for that stunner! But right there, Sakura with a kendo stick. Whack. Yo, welcome in, Red. How you doing? How you doing? Couple of strikes of them. Clubbing blow to the back. Ship it to the into the corner. Pretty good. You're here joining us on our main event for MCW Women's World Title. Miss Langston trying not to lose her remaining world title here as Naomi with a demon cutter just to get kicked in her shoulder and in the face by that of Sakura. The two Ryu sisters trying to go after each other, going for a Black Widow, using Naomi's own submission maneuver against her. I don't think that Naomi is going to take that too lightly. Sakura letting her go. Trying to figure out what to do next here. As Miss Langston pick herself back up. Candlestick once again in the hands of the Rosy One. Try to go into the cover, but right there, Sakura to break it up. A little bit of a reminder of this. Out kick to the midsection. Going for the Rose Plant. Cover. 1, 2. Kicked out. This is the final MCW Women's World Title match until that of WrestleMania, our season finale. Roxanne Langston is either going into Mania as challenger and making the match a 6-way, or she is going in as champion and keep it to just 5 women. Going to the cover. 1. None. Most certainly, the last person you want involved in your world title match is Sakura fucking Ryu. Because good lord. Dribbling right off the mat. Quite frankly, Naomi, however, I'm sitting here talking about that of Sakura. I'm sitting here talking about Miss Langston. Naomi has quite the mountain to climb here. Again, I keep talking about Sakura, multi-time MCW and WKW Women's World Champion. Won every single season. She has won at least 1 world title. Oh, Colby, which I miss. Carnage still. Outside of that, nothing much so far. Oh, good look. Go for a bit of a wombo combo. Down goes Miss Langston. Sakura, longest ever WKW and MCW Women's World Champion. Roxanne Langston, multiple-time double world champion and a 3-time MCW Women's World Champion. Naomi, you got to live up to that Ryu name. It is Bloodline rules, and you most certainly got to play the game. Jackson Ryu, also longest ever WKW and MCW Women's World Men's World Champion. Naomi could make history and become the 3rd ever Ryu to become a world champion here, or she could be very well holding the L along with her sister until kicked out. A whole lot on the line here tonight. Again, the next time you see that title defended, whether it's by Naomi, whether it's by Roxanne, whether it's by Sakura, it will be at WrestleMania. Who is walking to Mania as champion? Kick out at 2. Well, what's that at 1? Kick out at 1, excuse me. Ooh, leg layer. Down goes Sakura. Each of these women have something big to prove. Sakura either trying to remind the world as to who she is. Miss Langston trying to prove that she is the true GOAT. That is not just ego, that is just skill. And Miss Ryu, Naomi Ryu, trying to live up to that name, trying to live up to that bloodline, trying to win her first world champion, trying to go for the submission maneuver, trying to get a submission here off of Miss Langston. Couldn't get it off of Kimberly Owens earlier. And unfortunately, 2nd time failing it on her tag team partner. Elbow lined up. Big drop down with the Thunder. And quite frankly, the storm is continuing to brew on here in the form of Miss Langston. Gotta be careful of Sakura, though. Ground and pound, good lord. Sakura on the outside here. Crossing the Sean real quick. Ooh, Lord. Mink setting her up. dropping her down, sending her straight to hell, trying to end the reign, but Narumi ain't going to let her. Off ropes. Kick, I'm surprised she got that off. Tried it again, but Sakura ain't about to let her do that twice. Good Lord. Miss Langston trying to stay in this here. Careful, watch out. Leveled by that of Sakura. Good Lord. Now big boot, not letting Sakura get that chair shot off on her. And sending her kicking up dirt on Sakura. The disrespect. The greatest MCW champion of today taking on the greatest MCW champion of history. And what could be the MCW champion of tomorrow, if not mere moments from now. Hits in the midsection. Also, I've got a bit of an announcement. It seems like we'll be having that of the final pre-Mania MCW Men's World title match next week. Damn wrong, too shy your Cheerios this morning. To be fair, that woman keeps winning and losing world titles on a frequent basis. Might still be April, might not be the first, but she is not about to be tried and made into an April Fool. I said Roxanne dazed, down and out, dodge that grab. Sister on sister crime here. I'm sitting there trying to down my water because my throat's getting a little tired. Level Narumi with that clothesline. God! Whole lot riding on the line here. Main event of Mania riding on the line here. That world title, that eagle, that pride riding on the line here. Here's Miss Langston. Look at it, potentially finish things up here. Super kicks in the midsection. Falling up with a stun on Sakura. But gotta get her back in the ring. Heading in. Nope, heading back out. Sees Narumi standing back up. Going for a bit of a combo here. Sweeping the leg. She said she want to sit here in Aura Farm with no one standing up. Wait for Sakura. Good Lord, both Ryus in trouble. Miss Langston stun her again. Win, lose, or draw. Miss Langston, quite frankly, one of the few people to be able to level multiple Ryus here. Heading back in the ring. Heading up top center, trying to Aura Farm this a little bit more. Oh God, oh God. That's a Yuri! Yuri knocking her out! Yuri! Exo Yuri leveling! Did I miss? Oh God, Abaddon does not take pleasure in y'all squaring up when y'all. Oh God, I guess I was sitting here talking about the doggone Thy Kingdom Come falling apart. Miss Yuri twice now has decided to jump and assault, try to excommunicate Roxanne from Thy Kingdom Come, and now Abaddon making his presence known, taking out that of Miss Langston. Uneasy stare from these two here. Good God. Wait, oh my God, split! Wait, what the hell is going on? What is going on? Riku! Oh God, hey, whoa, hey, calm down, do not attack our GM. Do not bump our GM off. Careful. Hey, careful. Oh God. Jesus, these two.
Oh God, hurt my jaw.
I can't blame you. Oh God, where did Mendo come from? Taking out Yuri as if Abaddon trying to level Yuri wasn't enough. And so Yuri getting leveled by that of one of her doggone opponents. Come Mania. Mendo trying to guard that of the match here, allowing that of Sakura the best chance of winning. Oh God, Jamal! I heard backstage that these two are still brawling here. Good Lord, Sakura trying to calm her father down. Jamal and Jackson apparently got into it backstage, bleeding out here. Seems like Jackson did calm down at the very least. Oh God, oh spear! Misfire! Misfire! Thought it was Jackson! You effed up chance for the crowd trying to pick up Sakura, did not mean to target her, and if you would have pissed Jackson off, you most certainly found the way! Jackson! Jamal thought it was, oh God, Superman punch! Jamal about to suffer hell! Superman punch again! That wasn't enough! Jackson! Going for enough, nope, going for something else here. Oh, hell breaking loose, dropping Jamal, trying to break that arm. Spear my daughter, I don't care if it was by accident. I'm breaking, yo, shit. Good Lord, Sakura picking herself back up. Sending Jamal back into the barricade. Wait, what in the world? Cautionary knee! Susie trying to give a bit of an extra FU to Sakura. Not to mention what happened earlier between Sakura and Susie. Nonetheless, the historic rivalry between the cautionary telling the Rose Gallery and Sakura ain't about to go out like that. Sakura ain't about to let you go ahead and swing on her mans like that. On her dad like that. Nah, take this, road plant. Good God, oh God, not Kyoto! If one member of the cautions weren't bad enough, how's about another Mike Kyoto? Pulling up the way, Sakura trying to fend for her sister despite this being a triple threat, getting taken down by that of yet another long-time rival, Mike Kyoto. Both Ryus laid out. Modaka as well! Put hands on Sakura! You getting beat down! Leveling that of her sister! Where is security? Oh God, I'm getting lightheaded. I am getting lightheaded. Modaka leveling. Thank you, sweet Jesus. Everybody beefing decided to bleed out here tonight. Security tries to deal with everybody. Ooh, dear God. A lot of bodies, not a lot of security. Is Sakura getting back in the ring? Oh my God! Jade trying to take care of Sakura for an interference earlier! You won that Trios tournament? Bet. Nah, fuck you. I'm taking your ass down. Kenny Robin not about to let someone join in that Mania match! Chaos ensued, the security ain't enough. Miss Langston going for the stunner. Good God! Sending Katie Robin out the match, or out of the ring, going for another stunner of Sakura. An emphatic statement amongst a sea of chaos into the cover. 2. Roxanne will be going to WrestleMania as your world champion. Here's your winner, and still the MCW Women's World Champion, Roxanne Langston. Oh God, oh my God, they're still going at, oh my God, we don't have enough security. We do not have enough security. This is, y'all doing too much. We do not have enough security. Oh my God, I to say security was already run thin enough. Worried about that Kingdom Come. I think we need to worry about that of the mirror. Everybody is pissed tonight. You're in a battle at the beating. Oh, go. Good Lord, I can't even speak English. Oh God. Oh God, accident misfire. This time from Jackson. Trying to go for a Superman punch onto Jamal. Spear. Good God! If chaos is at place, this match would have been in the living room. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Fuck security, fuck security, fuck security. We need more than security. We need more than security. Call in the doggone ambulance. Call in the damn police. Somebody please call the goddamn EMT. Oh god, I see more people brawling on the other side of the ring! My god, someone please call the police! Oh god! As police are on their way to the arena, cause we don't have security for that. We don't have enough security for that. Oh. We need to call the army. We do. Get the Dragon Ball. Somebody get King Yama. I don't think we've had issues with people trying to either fight the security, go past the security, or just or throw hands even when security was involved. Good God, security ain't enough. I don't know what is in the water. Everybody is pissed off tonight. Ooh, good God. Good God, as we make our way towards WrestleMania. You know what? Screw it. I need to take off my shirt real quick. You know what? Y'all want to have all this chaos? Y'all want to have all this madness? I was having on the chill one tonight. Y'all want to do all this? Fine. You know what we're gonna do? You know, nah, cut that music off. Y'all wanna have a y'all pissed off tonight, huh? I security ain't good enough. I had to call in the police, and even then, I wouldn't be surprised if I hear a couple people knocking out the dog policemen. So you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. At WKW WrestleMania, the season finale, come that of the 18th and the 19th. I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do. We are gonna be having Jackson, Jamal, y'all can't cease. Y'all been having issues apparently dating back years before y'all even stepped foot into WKW, into MCW. You know what? How's about we end things off here? How's about y'all two go ahead, instead of bleeding into the doggone matches that ain't involving y'all or y'all's division, y'all will be going one-on-one in a no-holds-barred, unsanctioned match. Riku and Abaddon, it's clear y'all is going to keep running the fade. So unless Abaddon loses his world title defense match next week in the main event, it will be Riku versus Abaddon. But I just got word who's challenging Abaddon next week. And speaking about my Kingdom Come falling apart, Broly will be taking on Abaddon in the main event next week. And no, that ain't it. Y'all like running the fade. Y'all like the doggone smoke. Y'all like the blood. Y'all like the carnage. Y'all like having the inmates run the asylum. Roxanne Langston, Mendo Cheyenne, Eto Yuri, Kitty Robin, Suzy Cranio. Unless something happens next week, and I'll get to what. It will be a fatal 5-way main event of night 1 for the MCW Women's World Championship. But next week, Kitty Robin, Jade Jose, one-on-one. If Jade gets in, hey, you can thank Sakura. Because if Jade beats Kitty Robin next week, she is getting herself added. Maybe even we'll throw in another match for Sakura to throw hands. Mikey Yoda, Modaka, Sakura, one other member of that 5-way. Whether it's Roxanne. You know, I'll let Roxanne breathe. She has proven herself quite the champion, so she gets to breathe. But either it'll be Exo Yuri, Mendo, or Susie will be taking on Sakuryu. We'll be taking on that of a couple of other people involved in that whole ordeal. And the winner, either their match remains a 5-way or somebody gets added to that Mania match for the world title. Not only that, let's see here, because y'all sitting here talking about running the fate. I already announced that the Intercontinental title match is made. Ket and Tay. It's official. Y'all keep sitting here brawling, going to war, having this massive faction brawl. At WrestleMania, we'll be having a Trios Championship tournament where the Trios Championships will be defended multiple times because y'all ain't getting a bye to the finals. Nah, y'all are throwing hands. Faction after faction after faction. Sons of Rio, Rose Gallery, Cautionary Tale, the Spiteful Five, the doggone Royal Guard, any other doggone faction. 8 total will be throwing hands. Night 1 of Mania. Only one walks out. Either night 1 or night 2, we'll see. Maybe even both. Hell, we'll have to wait and witness. Whew. Of course, we have our tomorrow, the Money in the Bank for the women's side of things. We already have 7 of our 8 identified. Michaela, Kiko, Kimberly Owens, Jackie, Spark Rava, Melissa Ewing, Lucy, Akiko, and Toa will be the final member to that match. We're finding out tomorrow. Azul and Remy, y'all got yourselves into the intergender match. Y'all good. We got a lot in store. A lot of chaos, a lot of madness, a lot of bloodshed, and a lot of things that still we have yet to witness come next week for MCW, as well as tomorrow on WKW. Because again, we got a lot, including the following matches tomorrow. We got that of the remainder of the Hardcore Championship Tournament. We're figuring out who Bean will be taking on. We'll be having that of, you know, let me go ahead and play this music since this is for this show. The Intergender Tag Championship Tournament will begin tomorrow as well for their round 1. We'll be having 2 more Intergender Money in the Bank ladder match qualifiers, and then we'll be figuring out the final members to both the men and women's Money in the Bank ladder matches. And the main event, of course, will be the reunion of the house. Scarlett Nakamura, Farrell, and Sevi 7-star taking on Phantom, Mac, and Pharrell. Let's hope and pray I don't need to call the cops again tomorrow. I really hope I don't have to do that. But that's tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. Good lord, Miss Mika apparently does have some plans in terms of trying to, I don't know if buffing security is going to help us so much. Because, weak Jesus. I don't know what happened. This cat is somewhere screaming her heart out. She probably is. And Miku probably pulling her hair out. Because, good God. Oh Lord. Nevertheless, I greatly appreciate each every single y'all. Thank y'all as well again for that hype train. Not often do we see that of many donation stuff. That said, I might try and set up a little something. So if y'all want to spend y'all money on your boy, you get something special in the form of maybe some t-shirt stuff. I'm gonna try and figure that stuff out before Mania. We'll see. But good God. Thank you, Phantom, again for the 20 stream streaks. Thank you for the bits and the gifted from that of De Facto and from that of Justin. Thank you to our lurkers. Thank you to Eco, Phantom, Justin, Red, Marissa X Def, Red Falcon, Phantom, Eco, Scrolling. De facto. Scrolling. Everybody else that joined here today, what a chaotic, maddening end to tonight's show. We're going to be raiding out to the Voodoo Rush, which is doing some 2K26. Trying to create some stuff. I need to continue creating some stuff. As well as putting together tomorrow's show. But nevertheless, I greatly appreciate each and every some of y'all. We got big stuff in store for these next few weeks as we make our way to the season finale. As usual, I'll see y'all tomorrow. And as usual, goodbye, smooch, good night, bye-bye. See ya.
Are you glad you are here? Come with me.